Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated.
Okay everybody, David here. I just wanted to show a couple things that I bought. If you recall in the last video, my Auxbeam DRLs started going out. These are the NF03, I think was the name of them. And they're the ones that didn't have the heatsink on them, didn't have the fan on them rather. They just had that big aluminum heatsink that they claimed would cool it enough. I'm not sure if you watched that video, but in one of them I actually touched the heatsink when it was on and it was like insane hot, like really fucking hot as hell, like burning hot. So it doesn't surprise me that it didn't last long and that it went out. I think definitely if you're going to go LEDs, you have to go with some with fan, at least in today's 2016-17 technology. Maybe one day they'll be able to provide enough cooling or they won't really require it, but today I think you definitely need some with a fan. So after those went out, I went shopping for some new ones because my car looks kind of dumb with one DRL now. Every time I'm pulling up to a business or something with a window, I see it and it really pisses me off. So I did order some. I got these from the manufacturer and I ordered a bunch of them. So I have like 40 or 50 of them. I'm going to sell them on Amazon. But I just wanted to show them to you. These are 6,000 lumen per side. And they're, I think, I'll put the specs down below, but I think they're, I want to say like 36 watts each or something like that. So they should be really bright. I'm probably gonna install them this weekend. Again, I'm only rocking with one DRL, so I'm gonna put them in the DRL spot first. And then I also got some for the headlights. They're 9005 and H11. So I got both types. So I'm gonna try them on my car first. They are 6,000 lumen, which is really good. I was not happy about only having 5,000 lumen or whatever. They were bright enough to drive. I mean, even the headlights are bright enough to drive. The brights were bright enough, but they weren't quite like, you're not getting that enhanced brightness that I really wanted. And I think that everybody wants. You want additional brightness. You want, especially since the WRX has a really good pattern where it doesn't go blinding up in people's faces. So you want to get, I want to say the brightest light you can, but you definitely want something that's pretty bright. So these are definitely the brightest ones I could find on the market. And that's why I ended up going to the manufacturer and ordering $1,000 worth of them, because looking on Amazon to buy these same ones from anyone else, they cost a fortune, and I didn't really want to spend $70, $80 on lights. So these cost me less. I have a ton of them, but I think I'll be able to sell them. So I'll show them to you anyway. And I also got a couple other things. Let me show you what I got here. Okay, so a few things I got here. These are the headlights I was talking about, and again, if you can find the exact same thing, and I know when you buy stuff online, like a lot of the stuff is the same stuff, and that's just the way it works. Like these this LED fog light, it's the same one that I have in the car now. I just bought it from the manufacturer, which is actually Vinstar. They make all that stuff, and I also bought some LED fog lights that I'll show you in just a second. So these are the lights. I got them embossed with my company logo. So I got my company logo on them. So they're legit, they're mine. I actually ordered them from the manufacturer. I have boxes and boxes of them around. I ordered enough so I can get them for a low price, so I can have them for myself, and then I can of course just sell the rest, and I can definitely sell them cheaper than anyone else is, because as we know in the car market, everybody's making a fortune. Not that I'm hating on anyone, but there's really high markups. So this is them. They have this little driver that looks, I think it helps regulate the voltage, and I think there's just a lot going on with this to get this brightness. So it is 12,000 lumen total. Struggling to get my camera to focus, but it's 12,000 lumen total. I think if you can see there, which you can barely see, there's like 4 LEDs. So it looks okay. I think they're 6,500K, and again, I'll put the full specs, and maybe I'll even have them on Amazon by then. So you can check them out, and you can order them if you want. But they seem pretty good. Again, you have to wait till I put them on the car and kind of review them to see if they're actually good. But 12,000 lumen is pretty good. I mean, that's 6,000 per side. I don't know why they do the total. It's actually really annoying to me, because I mean, who cares what the total is? You want to know what each bulb is, what each side is. But whatever, that's the way they do it. So they look okay. And they also sent me some extra stuff. They sent me some, like I don't know, like maybe some interior bulbs or something like that. I didn't even know what they were. They didn't tell me they were going to send those, so I don't even know what they are to even put them on the car. So anyway, I'll probably in the next few days I'll install the DRL ones, and then a few days later I'll probably do the headlights, and we'll do some side-by-sides with the Auxbeams that I have in there now and see if it's any brighter. Auxbeam probably sells these by now because they are some from the same manufacturer as a lot of other places sell. I'm not sure if Auxbeam goes through this company, but again, like I said, it's the same stuff. So I did order a bunch of these LED tail lights as well, and I'm gonna have these on Amazon as well. So this is the same strobing tail light that I have on my car, or not tail light, fog light, rear fog light. The only difference is I bought $190 worth of these tappets to include them in the kit, because if you recall from my install video, it comes with these little cheap ones, and if anyone's ever used these, they absolutely suck. When I installed mine, I actually bought these for I think 10 bucks. You only need 3 of them, but I bought them for 10 bucks, so I'm going to include them with my kit here, so you'll have these tappets. Anyone who buys them, they'll be on Amazon. So that's really good. I mean, that's a, you only need 3 of them, so I'm only going to include 3, not the 6, but I would have liked to have had them instead of buying them separate, but I would never use these. Use these if you want to tear up your harness or have them not work all the time. These things were great. I mean, if you watched my install video, I raved about them. I was really happy with them. It was sheer amazement. So that's this. And the other thing, which is truly unique, I couldn't find them anywhere online. I wish I could find like an install video so I could see what they looked like, but I couldn't find anything. So I was kind of excited about them, but they do look like kind of a pain to install. These are fog lights. So if you can see here, I have tape all over them, but they have the halo ring on both sides, and that's for the DRL. And they also have fog lights. And I don't remember the specs to see how bright they are, but I think they were, let's see, here we go. So the DRL uses 5 watts, and the LED fog lamp is 10 watts each. So, or no, the DRL is 9.5 watts, and then the other one is 10. So I'm not sure if that's going to be brighter or less bright than the Auxbeams that I have on there now, but I really liked the halo thing. I'm going to have to figure out if I can or want to remove the factory DRL feature, because the factory DRLs are like on the, I don't know, it just seems like that'll be a lot of DRL if I install these in addition to the factory, so then I'll have 4 DRL lights, and that just seems kind of dumb. But these are halo, and I think they'll look pretty cool, so I'll get these installed probably, I don't know when, probably it'll take me a few weeks or a month, but I only ordered, these came from the same company as them, so that they let me order just a few of them, so I only have like, I think like 6 of each style, which there's this style, and if you saw those were chrome and just white. Then there's also these, and these are not going to be the ones I put on my car most likely. I'm really not sure. Maybe if you guys can tell me which ones you think look better. But these ones are dark. So you see there, the housing's all black. So it's kind of a different look. And I don't think the camera's picking it up really well, but it's dark. It's going to have the same type of halo. I think it's going to like go across. But so these are going to look different. I don't know which one I'll put on my car because I kind of like them both. But anyway, I've never seen these before on cars. I mean, I've seen things similar, but not these exact ones. So I'm kind of curious what they're going to look like. Let me show you how now, I'll do that in another video because it's kind of complicated the way the wiring works. Because of course there's no DRL harness for it to just plug straight into, as far as I know. So anyway, there's that. And yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple of these things. I'm kind of excited about the headlights. Hopefully they'll be a little bit brighter. So yeah, anyone has any questions, let me know. But this is the stuff. Thanks.
Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated. Weed is engaged in the pavement. Rubber escorts like I'm seeking arrangement. push the gas, escalate the gauges, escalate hits on the cam girls' pages, blazes and hit 'em with